Hey there, folks. I am Charlotte, the Gulf Coast Granny, and tonight I'm going to be crocheting this really cute amigurumi style backpack buddy. The link to the backpack buddy, it should be in the chat, right? It's the first thing that I posted up there. It says host, and then here, I'll paste it one more time there. And that's where I got the pattern. It is a fish, but it's a pouch, and you can put your earbuds in it, or you can put little change in it, or you can put any little trinket in it that you need to keep with you, and click it or hook it to your purse, hook it to your backpack. Kids love these things. They love them. So I'm going to be making tonight, I'm going to make one probably. But I will this week make some more, and I'm going to give some to my daughter for her birthday box for her clients, and then I'm going to make one for my granddaughter Millie because I think she will love it. And I have another granddaughter, Juliet, who would probably really like one too, but she's homeschooled, so I don't know if she carries a backpack. But I'll just give it to her anyway. What do you think of that? Please type a one in the chat if you can hear me. I would appreciate that. So here's what I need to do. I need to put this on my other computer. I should have done that before, but I did not because, y'all, tonight has been a thing. Tonight has been a whole week. Okay. And I know that sounds silly, but Poppy didn't come home from work on time. He stayed after work to do some work on his vehicle. Thank you so much, God's Desire and Deborah. I appreciate you. Hey, Ann, how are you doing tonight? Thank you so much for being here, all of you. Um, so anyhow, Poppy didn't come home from work on time because he was working on his car at his shop. Now, he works at an electronics shop, but they have a garage bay. And so that's why he stayed after work to do it there. Hey, Jen. So I didn't know when he was going to be home. So I start cooking dinner, and then I'm thinking, well, wait a minute. It's going to be cold by the time he gets here, right? So I'm stressing out trying to figure out when to cook dinner. I called him. I said, "What time are you going to be home?" And he said, "Well, I don't know. I got to wait an hour for this and blah blah blah." And come to find out, he dragged in at 9:20 tonight, 10 minutes before I had to go live. And he's in here shuffling around to get dinner and everything, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I'm just going to kill everybody in this house." I was so irritated, but I'm not now because life is good. Um, I get stressed out when I don't know when he's going to be home. And it's not because I don't trust him. It's because I always think he's dead in a ditch somewhere, you know? And that's no good either. So, and my son started band camp today, cleaning your radish greens, harvest to cook with rice. Ooh, that sounds good. Really good. Hey, Jane Doe, how's it going, dear? Um, so anyhow, the first thing we got to make is this fish's head. And it's not hard to do at all, but I want to pull my pattern up just in case I get a little bit lost. Because y'all know I will. Because I get to talking and I get messed up and backwards. And um, another thing that kind of stressed me out is this is the first time I'm using Restream. I usually use StreamYard, but I've been going live a lot lately, and I've used up my hours. And my hours don't reset on StreamYard again until the 23rd. So I've got a long ways to go, don't I? So what's going to happen here in the next, 2 weeks? It's almost 2 weeks till the 23rd. What's today's date? It's the 14th. So 9 days. Okay, 9 days. I'm gonna learn a lot about Restream, aren't I? Band is exciting, and you know what? We always get such a kick out of band season. But I promise you, by the end of October, we are tired and we don't want to do it anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Um, Last year, my son wanted to do indoor season, and he made it. He tried out and made it, but then he got in trouble, a lot of trouble, big trouble, and he couldn't do it. And he was devastated, y'all. I mean, devastated. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2. And but I told him, I said, there's consequences to your actions, and sometimes they don't come from me. They come from other sources. I said, and then the more you grow up, the more you're going to learn about natural consequences. And I think he learned his lesson. He's kind of pulled his head out of his behind a little bit, and I'm proud of him. And we're just going to start over this new year with a new attitude. You know, 1, 2, 3. And hopefully he'll be able to do indoor season again this year. Well, actually, be able to participate this year. Um, that's my hope anyway. He loves indoor season. We all do, actually. I mean, band marching season is great. When they get out there with the football games and all of that stuff. But indoor season is special. It's only the percussion section, and they go to all these competitions. And last year, when he couldn't participate, they made second in the entire state. And y'all, ooh, that hurt him. And I hated it for him, but it had to be that way. So, but this year, we're going to start fresh. He's the section leader because he's a senior bass player. So he is responsible for basically teaching and helping the freshmen that have never been in high school band before to play by the rules, how to act, what to do, all that stuff. Vima, hi there. Welcome in. I am making a backpack buddy, and it's going to go on a little keychain, kind of like this. And you just attach it to, let me show you down here. You just attach it to the backpack with that lobster clasp. Only look at me just knocking it around everywhere. I'm not sure where my camera is right now. But anyhow, there we go. There we go. So, hey Kelly, how are you doing? But anyhow, this backpack buddy is a fish, but it's actually kind of special because it opens up and it's a little pouch to put your earbuds in, or money, or whatever little important thing that you need close to you. And the kids love these things on their backpacks, so I'm making them. And it's going to be fun. Let's see. Let me count and see where I'm at. Y'all, I'm having a really hard time seeing right now because I don't know if you've ever heard of an ocular migraine before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. They don't hurt, but it makes me lose some of my vision when it happens. And it just started about 3 minutes ago. I looked at the clock and I'm like, "Oh, no. Oh, no." Within 20 minutes, it'll be gone, though, and I think I can do this. I think I can do it. Um, I Bima, I put the link. If you can scroll back here, I'll do it again. Here is the link to the little fish, buddy that I'm making. This is where I purchased the pattern, and it seems to be a really good pattern, so far. I've made let me show you what I did earlier, just to get a little bit of practice before I started this. This is the head of the fish, right? Shoot. Let's see. This is the head of the fish, and this is his mouth. There. This is his mouth, and this is the head. And then you add the scales from here back and you taper down. And that's where you put the drawstring at his tail. Okay. So far it's been super simple. But if you would like to purchase it, it's super cheap. I forget how much I paid for it. Let me see. I got it downloaded over here anyway. I will tell you in just a second. Um, $2.13, and that includes tax. My computer wants to act stupid today. That's okay. You go on with your bad self. Okay. One. Mm. Okay, good. I'm glad that could be helpful for you. It looks like a super simple pattern, and we're going to find out tonight while I do this. Um, Now, a lot of times it's kind of difficult for me to chat and crochet at the same time, and I get a little bit confused, and I might have to frog it. But when I was doing that earlier without any distractions and without having to talk, it was real easy. Um, do you have your phone plugged in? Oh, God's desire, I love you. Gosh, I love you. Thank you so much for reminding me. Thank you so much. Well, it will be in a second. There it is. Plugged in. Mission accomplished. Oh my. Thank you, Jane Doe. Thank you so much. Um, where am I? I don't even know. That excited me. Y'all, I have to concentrate really hard right now. And I'm sorry for that. I'm having a really hard time reading the chat and seeing what I'm doing here. I'm just kind of feeling for it, really. If in this interim time you would like to Google or look on YouTube for something called ocular migraine, it will show you exactly what I'm seeing right now. Um, it's an interesting phenomenon, and it doesn't happen very often. But Yes, God did save me. God's desire saved me, and so did the Lord. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks to both of them. Um, okay. Because you know what would have happened, right? God's desire knows what would have happened. I'd have sat here and forgot about it until everything went blank and y'all couldn't hear a word I was saying. And it would take me a minute or two to figure out, oh Lord, my phone battery died. Oh, I feel okay, and I do. I feel okay. It doesn't hurt or anything like that, and it just causes me not to be able to see very good. Okay, I'll describe it for you. It starts off really small, like a pinpoint, and it's just a little. It's like when you get a floater in your eye. You know what that looks like, right? Only my floater ends up getting really big and then it just moves off to the side like this. Always to that side. Always. So what it does is it's in my central vision and it just gets bigger and bigger and it looks like a prism in the shape of a saw blade all the way around it. And the edges of the saw blade are glistening like a crystal, like all the different colors. And then it, like I said, it moves away after it gets big, and then it's gone. So I'm fine, and I'll be good. I'll be just fine. It doesn't make me sick. It doesn't make me hurt. It just makes me not be able to see as well as I normally do, which is not that great in the first place. Okay, let me start this over. I don't even know where I'm at now. Shoot, y'all. Mm. Well, let's just sit here and chat until this thing goes away. What do you think of that? Maybe, maybe not. Let me get my bearings. It's very frustrating, y'all. It is so frustrating because I did not want this to happen tonight of all nights. What time is it right now? What time is it right now? Okay, we don't have much longer left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Y'all know there's a storm front on the other side of Florida. 9, 10, 11, 12. And they're saying, I looked at the news this afternoon because it's YouTube news, weather news, and they're saying it's probably going to turn into a hurricane and land on my head or right close to my head, my house, my city. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Those can always change. Those things can always change. 1. Okay. I'm okay, Jane. I'll quit when it gets too much. And I'll let you know when it's gone too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Using that stitch marker helps, doesn't it? Venus says, I finished my Christmas wreath without the foam, just with polyfill, and was able to make a video, and I'm loving the way it has turned. Oh, wonderful. Vima, that's great. You know what? I'm going to have to come look at that. I got to make myself a reminder because I'll forget. Have you posted the video already? Or is it coming up later? Because if it's already on your channel, then I won't need a reminder. Let's see. Okay, now I do one in each stitch. So that's one. Now I'll make some flowers. Oh, and dream catchers. Oh, that's going to be so beautiful. You know, I've been wanting to make some crocheted flowers because I bought myself a sun hat, and it's bright pink, and I like wearing it in the garden. But I wanted to crochet some flowers and kind of sew them around the hat band part of it. And I thought that would be so pretty, but I haven't decided what kind of flowers. I want them to be super colorful, blues and pinks and yellows and all the colors. Um, but now, excuse me, when I was searching for patterns for flowers, all I could find that were pretty were the ones that you make for bouquets and stuff, and they've got the wire and all in them, or a stick, or they're stiff. Hey, Renee, how are you doing tonight? Thank you for coming in. Oh, okay, it's already posted. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm trying to figure out a way to make those flowers without putting them on a stick. That way they can be sewn to that hat band. And I kind of let me show you the hat. I'll be right back, okay? It won't take me but a second. Okay, so here it is. And what I want to do is put it around here, and then I want to trail some down the back here. And now this thing ties it. See, look. Oops, I don't think it's. I'll have to take my thingamabobber out. Yeah, appliques. That's right. That's what I need. So it goes like this, and then you tie this to fit it to your head. So some of these are going to hang down a little bit, see? So, but I thought it would be so pretty with some flowers either sewed to the edge or kind of trailing down the back. What do you think? Ouch, booger. I love this hat though. I love it. It's real lightweight, and it doesn't make me, sweat too much out there, because where I live it's hot as blazes. In fact, my poor son, he went out with me in the garden yesterday, and we pulled out a lot of the dead plants because the heat's killed my tomatoes, my snap beans, my pole beans. I mean, I didn't mean snap beans, I meant bush beans and pole beans. My cucumbers are toast. Um, so we went out there to take everything out of the garden yesterday. We got almost finished, but he got eat up by some kind of bugs. I don't know if they were mosquitoes or ants or what, but he's been itching all day, and I felt so sorry for him. He called me at lunchtime when he was at band camp. He said, "Mom, can you tell Dad to get some hydrocortisone cream because my feet are itching like crazy?" I felt so bad for him. So that's where Poppy is now. He went to Walgreens to get hydrocortisone cream for the boy. Crochet Christmas wreath. But oh, thank you for posting that link. Thank you, Jane Doe. So what do y'all got planned today? Are y'all working on anything? One. Okay. And then two. And then one. One. And then two. I took two teenagers school clothes shop. Oh my Lord, Renee. Ah, I know how hard that is. Oh my gosh. I remember the days, Lord have mercy, when I used to take 5 of them at a time. And not only was it super expensive, but it was hectic. Is that the right word? I wanted to be in a coma when I got back to my house. They wore me out, and I was a young woman back then. Um, I don't really do too much school clothes shopping anymore. I just have Violet take Murphy school clothes shopping because she's real good with the budget, and she'll get him what he needs. I'll give her the money, of course, but she makes sure that he doesn't spend too much and he gets all the stuff that he needs. So I really appreciate her for that. Really. Um, several hundred. Yeah, exactly. I'm surprised it wasn't a couple of thousand later. Truly, because I always put away a good bit for. Well, and another thing we do here is I buy clothing throughout the year for him. So he doesn't really need a lot of brand new things, but I do like for him to have a good pair of tennis shoes that I have to usually buy about every 3 months because boy. And you know what I did? Okay, kids, this is what we're going to do. I know I did this one right. So we're going to start from that. From that. So let's do it. Let's use some pink. I like pink. On the second row, I was supposed to go in the back loops only, and I didn't. And now I can't make the fishy lips without the back loops. So there's that. Um, oh gosh, I'm knitting another sweater. God's desire, you are a knitting machine now. Good grief. Hey, Rosalie. Um, let me see. Get a cup of sweet tea and breathe. Yes, you did. You did. You told me that. And you know what? Cheers, sweet tea. Well, I can see better now. It's just over here in the corner, like right in the corner. It's going away. Ah! I don't know how that got tangled like that. It was wrapped up so nice and neat. Okay, now we're cooking with gas. I have frogged the sleeves of this sweater a couple of times and decided to alter the pattern a little. Do you not like aren't they like dolman sleeves? I can't remember now. No, they're not. They're not. Um, Jane Doe said, "Yay, pink! Yay!" Okay, here we go. What is going on here? Okay, downloads. Okay, is that it? No, that is not it. Huh? Contact shop. I'm not contacting nobody. You're going to download that on my computer. Thank you. All right. Now, okay, here we go. See, sometimes you just got to tell these computers what to do. It's the lower sleeve that you didn't like. It's too wide. Oh, I see. Well, if anybody can fix it to make it what you want it to be, it's you. It's you, Renee. I have all faith in the world in your ability to do that. Thank God I don't have to be the one to do it. Okay, change to pink. We're changing to pink. Now, y'all, in the original pattern, this fish is off white, and then it goes from kind of a light pink to a darker pink back to off white. Well, I thought that was just too boring. I mean, who wants a off white fish? Fish are not supposed to be off white. They're supposed to be like rainbow fish. Yeah. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Work into front loops only. Okay. Single crochet, skip one stitch, 5 in the same stitch. Okay, skip one. Okay. I think row 8 was where? Hmm. Yeah, okay. So I'm working in the front loops only in row 8, which is the last row I made on this doodad. So let's front loop this bad boy. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a single crochet. I'm going to skip one, and then I'm going to put 5 double crochets without. Okay, well, maybe I'm not exactly up to par yet. Y'all see I was working with the tail of my yarn, right? Skip one and then 5 double crochets. Okay, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then skip a stitch and then single crochet. All right, you got it. Skip another stitch and do 5 doubles. Wait a minute. Okay, that was a single. Koi fish can be white. Yes, they can. They can. There's a lot of fish out there that have a white or gray or off-white coloring, but for this purpose, I felt like they needed to be colorful since they are going to my daughter's clients who happen to be young children, um, and, little kids, they like colorful stuff, and that's my reasoning for that. Well, that and I like a lot of color anyway. I The more color there is, the better I like it. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, skip, 1 single crochet. Poppy is home. He will be coming through the door any minute because I just heard his car that he fixed. At least I think I didn't even ask him if he fixed it, y'all. I did not even ask. I don't know why I didn't. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do y'all mind if I ask him when he comes in? Because I'm kind of curious now. Are y'all curious too? I'm gonna ambush him when he walks in the door. Hey, did you fix that car? There was a leak, an oil leak between something and a seal and something else. Um, I'm hoping he fixed it because I'm so tired of him having to work on this car. Y'all, it's a project car. It's not his everyday car. But it's a 1999 Mitsubishi, and he thinks he's going to hot rod it eventually. And he's a guy who likes to work on cars, so um, I can't imagine having fun doing that. But he does. Hey, we all want to know if you
If I what?
if you fixed the car.
So far it looks like I did.
Huh? Good.
When I got here from work, I
Mhm.
looked on the car, it wasn't leaking. I checked again at Walmart, and I checked again when I just got back home, and it was still leaking.
Still not leaking.
So got my fingers crossed.
So do I. So do I.
There's a guy that has this exact same car. It took him 5 tries to get it right.
No kidding. Well, how many has it taken you, dear?
2.
It seems like that's all you've been doing is working on that stinking car. What about the boat that you have in my garden? When you gonna work on that?
Actually, I talked to Murphy about that yesterday.
For those of you who don't know, Poppy is building his own boat. That's another thing he has fun doing. And he's making it. I don't know if you've ever heard of this or not. Probably not, because I had never heard of it either. Hang on, let me see something. Uh-oh, that don't look right. Why would I have 2 single crochets together? 1 single, 5 single, 5 single, 5 single, 5 single, 5 single, 5.
You should not be able to lose this one.
Shh, shh. Thank you. Oh, look, y'all. Okay, so Poppy and Murphy went on their camping trip, last week?
Yep.
Well, when they packed to leave, I had 4 brushes in this house. And since they've gotten home, I can only find one.
Yep.
So I told Poppy, pick me up one of them big fat square brushes. And he handed it to me and he said, you won't be able to lose that one. Look how bright that is, y'all. It's crazy bright pink. It's pretty though, isn't it?
We figured all the raccoons and possums needed brushes, so we took them and threw them out in the woods for them.
Thank you. Yeah. Go to bed.
I gotta take a shower. I can't crawl in that bed.
Go take a shower and then go to bed.
Look what something in your garden did.
What is that?
Oh, it's kind of bite.
In my garden got you?
Yeah.
I wonder if that's the same thing that got Murphy.
Maybe.
Huh. Poppy has a bite on him too from the garden, so I don't know. But anyhow, it appears that he has fixed the leak in the car, which is yay. And he built what? Renee said my brother-in-law is a pilot and built his own plane so they can visit their 20 grandkids.
Wow, super cool.
That's amazing. Well, Poppy is building, and I kind of got sidetracked on the story, but if you get a minute, Google a Jet John. That's what it's called, a Jet John boat. So what he did was he built a John boat out of wood and fiberglass and all that stuff, right? And he put a jet ski engine in it. And he wants me to go on the maiden voyage. Oh no, that is not happening.
Chicken.
And I'm not going to let my son go either. He's going to have to go out there by himself in a life vest. And I'll call the Coast Guard if something happens.
I'm not sure if I like you anymore.
This is not telling me how many stitches I need, and it's aggravating. Give me 1 second, y'all. What happened here? Okay. But yeah, I'm kind of excited to see, the Jet John get finished. It was so funny when he asked me, he says, aren't you going to go out on the boat with me? I said, after you've taken it out for its maiden voyage, I will. I said, but till then, no, I will not. Nope. And I can swim. I mean, it's not like I couldn't just swim to the boat ramp and get out. But that's not the point, is it? I would be so embarrassed.
Be careful, you go out on it like a Viking boy.
Okay, times 6. So 1, like a Viking to Valhalla.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Why is there 7?
Blaze of glory.
Shh, be quiet. I'm trying to count, honey.
Need my fingers.
Hush. This is not right. Good Jesus. What is wrong with single crochet? Skip 1 stitch. 5 in the next. Skip 1 stitch. I did that. All the way around. Now what do I do? Because there's have mercy on me.
The cards are easier.
You treat me so bad, I'm in misery. Okay, let's try this again. I'm going to count these stitches before I move any further. Hey, Debbie, how are you doing, dear? Look, I'm trying to crochet. I'm not sure that I'm being very successful tonight, so bear with me, guys, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Wesley, guess what happened? Right after you left, I got one of them ocular migraine things.
Fun.
So I'm sitting here trying to crochet, Trying to read the chat and trying to fake it till I can make it. And now I think I'm just flustered because that was hard, truly hard.
Well, I can.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 29, 30. There's 30 stitches. Let's try again. Okay. Work into row 8, front loop only. Yes, sir. Okay. Single crochet, skip 1, 5 in the same stitch. 1. This might actually 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm looking at the spaces that are in this. Cause see this where it made that hole right there? I wonder how many little trinkets a kid could keep in this thing when there's a hole so big. Okay, let's do it again. There's no difference here. 1, 2. I mean, it would hold earbuds without them falling through, obviously. But I wonder if they put any other little treasures in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip 1 and then single. Do y'all hear that crazy dog? Hey, Sonia, how are you doing? Thank you for coming in tonight. Um, he's out there with the dog, making him act crazy. See, this is why I usually go on so late, y'all, is because this is all this chaos is my life, usually till 9:30. My son goes to bed at 9 o'clock, whether he wants to or not, and there's not a lot of chaos after that. When Poppy goes to bed, at 9:30 or so, then I can have peace and quiet. But since Poppy was home late today, it's thrown everything off kilter. And that just happens sometimes. But I'm sorry I'm being not my normal self. Let's see. Maybe it wants me 1, 2, 3, 4. I told y'all these directions were super simple, and I know they are. Y'all sure were being loud out there.
Y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Your puppy dog. He's a noisy critter.
Okay. Work in the unused back loops of the previous round. Y'all, this don't make any sense. Yes, it does. One, two, three, four, five. One, two, three, four, five, 6. 5. There's 5 doubles, and then skip and another single, and then skip and another 5 doubles. Four, 5, then skip and a single. Well, you know what? 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These numbers are not working out like I want them to, so we're gonna have to just I'm gonna just keep going with it and see what happens and make it work. Because what I'm doing looks absolutely no different than her pictures here, except that there's an extra one, and it's not telling me. Okay, let's do this. Work in the unworked. Row 2. 30 single crochets. Let's do it. And the unused back loops. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mhm. Hey, Crafty Gypsy, how are you doing? I'm paying too much attention to my fingers. Let me put that in there. That's number 1. No one will notice if you take out the yeah, exactly, exactly. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't think it's gonna matter too much if I leave it in there either. 8, 9, 10, 11. And who knows, by the time this is over with, it might just be my fish, my little rendering of it. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's weird. 20. Okay. 21, 22, 8, 29. Well, the count came out right. So that's interesting. So now I need to change to a different color yarn. So let's see, what are we going to use? How about some bright yellow? I'll let y'all pick. Bright yellow or this orange or this navy blue? Well, I guess, you know what? I don't know why, but there. So here's our choices. What do you think? The yellow will pop a lot. So, oh, what do y'all think of that? Of course, I'm a little partial to yellow. Oh, you know what we could use too is we could use this pretty different pink. It's called what's the name of this color? Fiddlesticks. Rich orchid. Let's go with that. That'll work. Oh, you want me to do the yellow? Okay, we'll do the yellow. All right, let's do yellow. Yeah, that'll look really pretty too. Both of them, I think, would have been pretty, but this will make it just pop right off of there. Okay, so let's do that. You know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to make a knot. Just because. Shut the front door. Urgh. Yeah, that's what I think too. There's a great contrast there between the yellow and the pink. Um, okay. So maybe I'm not going to make a knot. There. Okay, round 2, work into the unused back loops of the I already did that. Do not cut the light pink yarn. Too bad, I already did it. So, I'll just have to do it differently when we go back and attach. With the dark pink, which is now the yellow. Okay. Work the same as row 1, still using dark. Okay. 3. Okay. Well, let me get this right again. Working unused back loops, 30 single crochets. So now I'm going to do 30 single crochets again with the yellow. Okay. Wow. So okay. 1. Thank you, Jane, for dropping that link for us. 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, I'm not used to using such a small hook with worsted weight yarn, and it seems like this particular yarn is getting real splitty with this small hook. I've never had that problem with loops and threads before. This is their, it's just their cheap, well, not cheap, but their value line impeccable. But this little tiny hook seems to be splitting it some. I think after I do this, I might try to make one in chenille and see if that doesn't hold up a little better as far as the splittiness. And it'll make it a little bigger too. I don't know how much, but we'll find out. Um, this is a 4 millimeter. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, let's do this. Okay, now I'm going to do the same as the first row. So these will be the scales again. Front loops only, single crochet, skip 1, and 5 doubles. I think there's only 2 rows of these shell stitches. 3, 4, 5. Oops, see it split. Yeah, 5. I use a 3.25 when making toys with a number 4 yarn and it doesn't split. Huh. Hey, Bridget, how are you? Oof. One, two, one, and then this. Front loops only. I don't think I front looped that one. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Skip. 1 single. Skip. And 5 again. It's the style of hook you're trying. You try a tapered hook instead of the inline. Ew. Well, I guess I could do that. Let me see if I have one. I think I do. I may or may not. Let's see. Well, that's still an inline, but I don't think that's a 4mm either. That's a G plus 4.5. Yeah, I've got two in. Well, no, that's inline too. I have one tapered hook, and it is a 3.75. You finish this row and see what happens with it. And 1, 2. 2, 3, 4. Hey, Lori, how are you doing tonight? I saw your shelf. When did you post that video where you were putting together the shelf that had the puppy dog feet on it? Like they were cut out. That was the cutest stinking shelf in the world, and I loved it. Just wanted you to know. 4. You were what did you call it? Yarn managing. You were doing some yarn management. And I saw that shelf and I said, "Oh my goodness." And it had wheels on it. And I just love that shelf. I need one. And I don't know if those are puppy dog paws or if they're kitty cat paws. Could you clarify? If they were in my house, I would probably call them kitty cat paws. But there's that. Thanks for dropping links for folks, Jane. I appreciate you. Let's see. And 1, 5 more. I really did not want this silly little purse thing to take as long as it has. But here we are. Okay, now I'm going to, it said to join. So now I'm going to use the back loops only. Or, yeah, back loops that weren't used. So 1, 2. Let me go back and read these directions again. Oh my goodness. No. 1, 1. Oh goodness, this thing's going to be bigger than I thought. Okay. And then, okay. Okay. I need my thingamabobber. I've been trying to find it again to post because a lot of people love it. I don't know why I can't find the exact one again. I can't tell which paws either. Oh my goodness. Well, it was a really nice shelf. What did you get it from Temu or somewhere like that? I think you said in your video, but I can't remember now. Okay, so this tells me I need to do this 4 times. So I need 4 scales, basically, 4 rows of shell stitches, right? So I might need to come up with some more colors because I really don't want to use, I don't want to repeat these. So I'm thinking about doing one more color, one more row of shells, and then finishing it off because I think that getting all psychedelic on this will be crazy. Well, you know what let me think. I just want to think. That's the best. Wait a minute. I have great news. The new med for migraine that my neurologist prescribed has given me 2 headache pain-free. Holy Moses, Lori, I'm so happy for you. I am really, really happy for you. That is wonderful. He said it could take up to a month to notice a difference, and you're noticing it right away. Wow. Okay. You know you got to share the name of that, right? I will keep looking. I think I did get it from Temu, but I also ordered stuff from Amazon. So the search continues. Okay. Okay. Well, let me know when you figure it out because I'll buy that thing in a New York minute. Um, I'm really, really happy for you. Poppy woke up with migraine this morning, and when I first started my stream today, I got an ocular migraine, which doesn't hurt and it doesn't make me feel bad. It just keeps me from being able to see the right way, you know? And so I was kind of floundering the first 20 minutes of my stream. But I didn't want to stop it So I just kept going. I'll keep looking. I think I did get, okay, you already said that. Okay. Let me count these stitches real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Yes! Look, it's really a good thing that I'm able to stay on count. Yes, and I even think it's a proof for, see, that's what I'm after. That's what I'm after. We go back in, I think he wanted to see him in 3 months. So May, June, July, August. We going back in August to see if this medication's, and actually, see, Lori, here's the thing though. Um, the boy doesn't usually have migraines during the summertime when he's out of school. Which is weird, I know. And it seems awfully convenient that, you know, he only has them during school year. He has had one since school got out, but that's it. And that's a miracle. We don't know if it's the medicine doing it or the fact that he's out of school that's doing it. So we won't really know until school starts. And it starts on the 29th. So we've only got what? 14, 24, 25, 6, 7, 8, 15 days till school starts. And today was first day band camp, and he was out there all day in the sun, and he didn't have it. Lamotrigine. Wait a minute. Oh no. Okay. You know, apparently, I'm familiar with that medication. I'm very familiar. Um, yes, it does have side effects. Okay. Okay. Yes, we start school the 29th of July, Renee. Isn't that crazy? Right. No, it's um probably probably a combination. And I know it is real. I do. I know that, you know, there's a lot of stress at school, and there's a lot of you know, the lighting affects him, the different smells affect him. All them girls wearing 45 different kinds of perfume, all them teachers putting little smell good candles in their classrooms because nobody at school, you know, teenagers don't want to take a shower after gym or whatever. I don't know. So there's a lot of factors, a lot of factors. So I'm going to do this purple now, and then that's going to be the end of the scales. I just want to do this and see if it's going to work out before I commit to making. Um, my daughter took Lamotrigine for a different reason um, a while back, and was it the Lamotrigine or the oxcarbazepine? And it caused serious side effects. Um, it gave her neurological tics. So we had to take her off of that real quick. But I'm not saying, look, it's great. If it works for you, I'm happy for you. Um, okay, here we are. So now I'm back to, I can't remember. Oh, okay. Okay. So what number am I on? Let's call it 1. And thankfully they went away, but it took almost 3 years for them to go away. Um, recent research shows that it's a sodium blocker. Okay. Axon Optics glasses fix the fluorescent lighting problem. Let me write that down because right now he wears tinted pink glasses because the eye doctor told us that that pink tint can help with migraines. So we bought it, and he likes them a lot. Do I think they're helping with the migraines? I think they did it first, and now I don't think they are. Um, where is my stinking pen? Oh, here it is. I'm writing that down. Axon Optics. Glasses. For lighting. There. Thank you. Yeah, I read this stuff real carefully and had hubby read it too to watch for anything I don't notice as far as emotional changes. I usually get side effects from meds. I'm so hyper aware. Yeah. It it's a little scary, isn't it? I'm gonna take a bit of a break here. I'll still be here. I'm listening. I'm reading the chat, but I just need a little bit of a break. Will you please get me some tea, dear?
No.
Yes, you will.
Okay.
You know you will. Thank you. Appreciate it. But as far as that goes, I'll tell you how it started with her. It's a really funny story. She started taking this medicine and it was helping her a whole lot. And she was in the band, of course. And that year they had started. You're making a lot of noise over there.
Nice.
Well, okay. So, you know how they're in the stands and they're hollering, woo, woo, go team, go, right? Well, we took her shopping and we noticed that she was waving, putting her hand up in the air and going, woo. And I looked at her and I said, what was that for? And she goes, I don't know. Well, then she started waving at people and going, hello. And I would look at her and go, hello. And so she was having vocal and neck and arm, neck tics and vocal tics. Thankfully, nothing ugly came out of her mouth. It was just that hello and the woo sound. Was there anything else here? I think that's it.
Yes.
Well, the waving, she would do it like this, hello.
Both hands.
And she'd use both hands and it was crazy. It was crazy. Hands. Like jazz hands, yeah. And so I took her, as soon as we figured out that it was a weird thing, that it just wasn't normal for her. Because, it started off really slow, but it only took about 24 hours for it to completely throw us for a loop. So we took her back to the doctor, and they're like, nope, she needs to come off of that. And she was really sad because it was helping her a lot. Yes, she is. Lori, I agree with you 1,000%. Jane is a fantastic moderator. Absolutely. Everybody should have a Jane. But Jane, don't leave us. Please don't leave me. So yeah, it was a little bit scary, but it eventually panned out. But I do know that medication helps a lot of people, a lot. And I hope it continues to help you, Lori, because you deserve some relief. You really do. And you know you do. So, um, having had a student with Tourette's, I would have totally thought that. I did think that's what was going on. I did. By the time we got to the doctor, I had looked up everything and thought everything was going on. It was crazy. But like I said, um, and the fact that it took so long for it to completely disappear was insane. They call it tardic tardic dyskinesia, something like that. But I was happy that it went away because we really expected it not to go away. Truly. I couldn't handle it either, Jen. I could not. I couldn't handle it. I'd be in mourning for a month. Well, they had misdiagnosed her anyway. And yes, I understand what you're saying, but she never should have been on that medication in the first place. And if it would have been a permanent thing, I might have said a lot more about it than what I did. Because I was terrified for her for a while. But it ended up straightening out, and that's a great thing. Mm. Now, my son, Murphy, has tics. They're not vocal, they're just the upper body tics. He's had them since he was like 5 years old. He also has old man tremors in his hands and the migraines. So, this new medicine they put him on, if it hasn't helped the migraines, it has helped the tremors and the ticks because he doesn't do it near as much. Isn't that crazy? But hopefully they are both really doing better than they were this time 2 years ago, both of them. That's it. That's it. Yep, that's exactly it. Tardic dyskinesia. Yep, that's what they called it. And like I said, we were afraid it was permanent, but it's not. Well, for her, it wasn't. For her. And some people, it can be. Um, well, I'm a little irritated that these scales seem to be. Oh well, they're okay now. I thought they were going to flip out this way. I don't want them to do that. I want them to lay. I guess it wouldn't matter if they were raised up a little bit. I think they're supposed to be actually a little raised. But you can tell that I've right here. This is not supposed to be like this. But you know what? I don't care. I do not care. Um, It's gonna look like a fish regardless. Okay, so here we go. There's one single crochet, and then no, that's not supposed to be like that. Oh, no, I've got to do the back loops now. No. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Another row of singles. 4, 5, 6. Disclaimer: the content on this channel is not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. That is correct. I am only talking about the experiences my family has had with certain conditions, and so is my audience.
So is the fact that I think you're cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs is not a professional opinion?
That is not a professional opinion, Poppy.
Okay.
Go to bed. Good night.
Well,
See you in the morning.
you gonna be awake?
Probably not,
I'll wake you up then.
but anything's possible. You know. Um, Lori says, I've been seeing this neurologist who is a migraine specialist, has tried everything for me. And because certain things made a big difference but didn't fix it, that's why yeah. It's like the process of elimination and additions. Sometimes you got to go through that to get to the right combination of things. Um, I believe that, and now this is just my own personal belief, but I think it's the metoprolol, that the beta blocker that they put him on, that is helping with the tremors and the ticks. And I'm hoping that it helps with the migraines as well. But I've been told my whole life that migraines are a vascular issue. And I always wondered why neurologists were the ones that treated them. But it looks like that's the way it goes. Um, Poppy just started seeing a migraine specialist as well, and they put him on Emgality, I think is the name of it. It's really, I don't think it's doing a great job. Like I said, he woke up with one this morning. And he ended up having to take the Imitrex injection and the pill in order to get rid of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a lot of Imitrex. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. See, my count always keeps coming out right. So that's a good thing, right? As long as the count comes out right, the placement I really don't care about that much. One, skip, no, front loop only. One, oh, you know what I was going to do? I was going to try this hook. Wow. Huh. Bridget, if you're still here, I don't know if it's gonna split or not, but I'm telling you, I don't know if it's the size or the fact that it's not an inline, but this is crocheting better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It just feels better. Two, three. You've tried that one? Yeah. They're probably gonna change him before too much longer. He told me the next time he goes back to see him, he's just gonna tell him that stuff is like sugar water. And I honestly don't know when he's supposed to go back. It's all I can do to keep up between Violet and her arthritis and him and his migraines, my son and his I can't keep up with Poppy's too. I told him, I said, you got to keep up with your own appointments. I can't do it. I'm just grateful that um even though they both have some problems physically, um they're otherwise very healthy kids, and I'm still super blessed that I have healthy children. One, two, three, four, five. But there are times when I would really just like to take their pain away, you know? I would take all of it if it would prevent them from having it. Mhm. Yes, thank you, Jane. And thank everybody for being here. I I'll kind of put YouTube on the back burner for a long time, about 18 months, because I felt like I didn't have anything left to say. And I was watching my grandson for my daughter, and it just I didn't have time anymore. And so when I quit watching my grandson and he started, preschool, I decided to give YouTube another shot. And I'm so glad that I did because my channel's growing. It's not fast growth, but it's good enough for me. And I'm meeting more people and making friends. And, it's so nice to know that every time I turn on this computer to go live, I'm not going to be here by myself. And that there's people out there who actually come to listen to me spout a whole bunch of nonsense. Sometimes that's what it feels like. So I do appreciate all of you. Let me get rid of this now. We're in good shape now. Um, well, I don't like the way that looks, but nothing I can do about it. No, it's not. I don't know. So I ordered a whole bunch of diamond paintings last week during the what do you call it? Amazon days, and the last of them are about to trickle in tomorrow, and I think the next day. Y'all, I got a Diamond Art Club diamond painting. It's small. It's only like 9 by 9, but I got it for $15. I couldn't believe it. Cuz they're expensive, and I had no idea that Amazon carried them. I never even thought to look. So, I've never owned one before. I've never done one of their paintings before, but I'm super excited to get this one. Oh, thank you, Renee. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I appreciate you. You enjoy your rest. Oh, have him ask for other options. I like Nurtec and Rayval for the really extreme, and there are so many other new ones out there. Some migraines are vascular, but new research suggests that many are not tied in the vascular system. Okay, okay. Um, it seems to me that if your head hurts, it ought to be neurological. Speaking of babysitting grandkids, I have to tomorrow morning, so I need to head off. I'll keep looking for that paw print shelving. Okay, Lori, thank you. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. And maybe I'll do I'm thinking about doing a diamond painting haul the next and uploading a real video instead of just going live. I want to upload a real video. So look forward to that. Hey Manuela, how are you doing tonight? Oh, I guess it's morning for you, isn't it? They are the nice ones. I know. Um, I'm just excited about getting the the paint the diamond painting pen that comes with their kit. And all you do is it's already preloaded, and you just twist and the wax comes down, and you don't have to dip it or stop what you're doing. I like that idea. So, okay. Let's see here. Yeah, this is going to be a mini fish, y'all. A mini fish. Oh, please tell me I didn't. Erg. Okay, let me put my thing in here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16, 20, 22, 3, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I wanted to let y'all know that Manuela has done a tutorial for a mesh style cardigan it looks really simple to do, and it is beautiful. So if you guys want to go to her channel and subscribe and look up that tutorial, it's really good tutorial, and I love the cardigan. Um she's done hers in purple, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. So check it out. Check it out. Oof. She does a right-handed and a left-handed tutorial. I mean, yeah. Okay. 3 rows of fins because I'm shortcutting it. And now we are going to change back to what color? I think the blue. Okay. Yes. So now I'm just going to cut this and I'm not even going to weave it in. Well, I might because it's going to be a little pouch. So yeah, I'm going to have to weave all that in. Oh, Lord, y'all. I forgot about that. I thought I was doing amigurumi there for a minute. Oh, thank you for dropping her channel for me, Jane. I appreciate that. Y'all are missing out if y'all don't get to that tutorial, seriously. And you are welcome, Manuela. I really like that tutorial, and I'm going to make that sweater as soon as I'm finished with the one I'm working on. So I'll do a little video and tell them where I got the tutorial from, okay? Once I finish it. Okay, let's see. There, I'm just gonna knot that real quick. Little bitty knot. I want to go ahead and weave these in so that at the end I'm not having to go back and do those little tedious details. I can just be finished. Okay. Definitely. Well, you were doing a video about all of your cardigans before you did that tutorial. I saw a video where you were trying on all of your cardigans, or at least a good many of them. And I spotted that particular sweater in your demonstration. And I thought, oh, I like that sweater. I need to find a pattern for that. So I was looking and looking, and I didn't really find what I wanted. And then I saw that you put up that tutorial, and I was so tickled. I was really happy because I said, I don't need to buy a pattern. I can just do this instead. Because that's the tutorial is of the sweater that you were wearing and the one that I liked. So why buy something else? Ah, there. Okay, almost done. I'm going to tie that too, just for the fun of it. I know I don't need to, but there. Y'all, this Restream is a lot different from what I'm used to. Do any of you use Restream to do your lives? I'm not sure that I love it, to be honest with you. Um, I mean, it'll do, but oh, maybe it's just because I'm resistant to change now that I'm past 50. I'm older and set in my ways, and I do not like a lot of changes. So when I find something I like and something that's not difficult to use, I like to, you know, use it. Glad I can help people crochet in an easy way. I am too, Manuela. Trust me, I am too. Because this pattern I'm using today is not in an easy way. I don't quite understand the way this pattern is written, um, but that's okay. I'm going to figure it out. Okay. That is not how this is supposed to go, I don't think. So it says, after I got the ruffles made, or the shells, then I, 2, 3, 4. There might be 5 of them, but I'm stopping here. Join the off-white yarn to the body and work in rows. Okay. Well, that'll be easy enough. Watch this. We're just about finished here. I wonder if I have to put a face on it. Gosh, I hope not. I don't think I do. Oh, yeah, they put eyes on it. Blah, 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 blah. That's okay. Okay. So, I'm not going to do it that way. Do it this way. 1. Nope. Double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. I'm going to go ahead and drop the link one more time to the pattern that I used in order to make this little fish pouch purse. It's going to be a drawstring type purse, sort of. But I'm going to attach it to a keychain to make like a little thing to clip to kids' backpacks or pocketbooks, purses, whatever you want to call them. Shoot, you know what would be really cool? They're supposed to put their earbuds in it. That was the oh, thank you, Jane, for dropping her pattern, her tutorial. Thank you. Um Anyhow, they're supposed to hold earbuds. That's what this is supposed to hold, right? That was the intention for the lady to make the pattern. And that way they could clip their earbuds to their backpacks. Okay. Y'all, if I was in school, this would hold all my candy for the day. I would pack it with M&Ms and Skittles. I would. Back in the day. And nobody would know where I kept my stash. In fact, I bought myself some M&Ms yesterday. It's huge, y'all. This thing is 38 ounces, which is 2 pounds and 6 ounces. Can you believe that? Of M&Ms. And I dare anybody in this family to eat any without asking me. That would be not right. Y'all, my daughter has been gone for almost a week now. Well, that's not true. Sunday night was a week ago. I don't know how I'm going to deal with her moving out of the house one day. She's house sitting for one of her dad's coworkers and watching their cats. And make sure the cats are fed and watered and all that. And she makes pretty good money when she does this job because she's done this for them quite a few times. But this is the longest time she's ever been gone, and I don't like it. Not even a little bit, y'all. I need my baby to come home. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9:30. Okay, that's what I needed to know. Now let's connect them. One. It did say 2 rows of double crochet. Yes. 3, 4. Okay, Debbie, you enjoy those grandbabies. Thank you for being here tonight. Okay, it's almost finished. Y'all, it's almost done. I love the colors. What do y'all think? Oh, I wonder where Mona is tonight. What time is it? It's 11:30ish. Hey, Grumpus, how are you doing tonight? Don't tell Tom, but I'm eating M&Ms. Now, don't rat me out. This is no joke. So, the reason I'm eating M&Ms is I went over to watch my grandkids a couple days ago, and they had M&Ms. So I ate some. Well, it flung a craving on me. It's a serious craving. And when I got home, I didn't have any M&Ms. So yesterday when I did my grocery order, that's exactly what I got. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 6, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay. Yes, it is Restream. Yeah. Um, thank you. Thank you, Grumpus. I didn't realize I had used up all of my StreamYard time Saturday night. So when I went to get on StreamYard, they wanted 400 and some odd dollars. And I said, yeah, no, that ain't happening. You don't mean that much to me. So I came over here to Restream. Now, I thought the M&Ms were just for color reference. Of course they are. That's exactly why. Yep. Color reference. I like your way of thinking. I like the way you think. Okay, now we're going to do 2 triple crochets. Well, I think we are. Okay. 1, 2 trebles, and then 2 DCs, doubles, 2 doubles. 1, 2. And then 2 half doubles. 1, 2. Oh, and then 2 single crochets. Single crochet, single crochet. 3 slip stitches. Wow, it's going down to nothing. 1, 2, 3. And then go back up. So single crochets. Hey, Lydia, how are you feeling, sweetheart? You think it looks better than StreamYard? No kidding. Well, that's some food for thought. 2 halves, 2 half double crochets, and then 2 double crochets. And I got to do that twice. So start with a triple. 1. You get back on there. 2. Oh, fiddlesticks. All right, I want to know what everybody had for dinner, and I'll go first. Um, I was lazy and I made ham salad sandwiches. I made it with real ham, not lunch meat, not canned ham, real ham. And then I chopped it all up and I put some dill relish in it and a little bit of mayonnaise and some onions and some celery, single crochet. And I stuck it on some bread with some romaine lettuce and I ate sandwiches for dinner. 1, 2, 3. Lydia, did you? I think the colors and contrast look a little bit better. Okay. Well, thank you for that. I would have never known it. Let's see. That was 3 slip stitches. Now 2. Uh-oh. 2 of those. 2 halves. Oh. Well, wait a minute. There. That's supposed to be a single crochet. Okay. Single crochet. Half double crochet. And 2 double crochets. There we go. And now we are going to tie it off and weave in the ends. Fried catfish, onion rings, and a few hurricanes, none of which I should be eating. That's okay, Grumpus. I bet them hurricanes were delicious. Didn't Jimmy Buffett write a song about hurricanes? Okay, there is my fish. Now, using black yarn, sew 1 neat round of surface stitches between round 8 of the head and the start of the fish. Okay, I can do that in a minute. I don't know if I want to do that or not, but I will. But I'm not going to use black yarn. I'm going to use dark blue. So let's do that. See, I don't like you either. Do not like you either. Guys, I'm going to have to take a minute to go to the ladies' room, and I will be right back. I promise. Stuff just tastes better when they're, yes, doesn't it? It certainly does. Like, Poppy is having a hard time eating peanuts lately. He thinks he might be developing an allergy, and now all he wants is peanuts. Yep, I get it. I'll be right back, guys. Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm going to trip. No, I'm not. All right. Ooh. So, I tried Restream for a while before I settled on EV Mux. That's right, you sure did. Um, what was it that you didn't care for about Restream, Grumpus? Just curious. I forget. Lydia, Grumpus is my resident techie. He knows them big words that I have no idea what they mean. Like download and pixels and yeah, I'm teasing y'all. Um, let's see. Where am I going to sew? See, I don't like sewing, y'all. I think I've told y'all that before. There's nothing I love about sewing. A neat round of surface stitches between round 8 of the head and the start of the fish scales. So that would be right here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Well, what am I supposed to do with this? I mean, come on. Why am I doing that? Oh, okay. So what is this, just a running stitch or? Oh, she's not telling me. Okay. Well, it's just going to have to be a running stitch. There we go. That works. Yeah, he has all the things and a great setup. I would be lost sitting in front. Me too, because it looks like a stinking cockpit, doesn't it? To a jet airplane. That is no lie. Gosh. Did I ever mention how much I hate sewing? I'm sure I did. Wasn't there something about seeing chat that was an issue? Yes, for the guests. That's exactly right. But when I'm in Jackie's chat, she uses Restream a lot. So what I do is um I film with my phone when I'm on her chat or in her on her panel, and then I'll put my computer on YouTube and read the chat there. That's how I do it. I mean, I know a lot of people are using one device, and if they are, that's going to be difficult to see it'll be near about impossible. But for me, that particular method works really good. And I think actually that's what I did when you were trying out Restream was I was watching YouTube on my computer and filming with my phone or vice versa. I guess this camera's not any good if I don't show y'all what I'm doing right. Um, well, look, for somebody who hates to sew, that's a pretty straight stitch. Um, EB Mux at 1080p sold it for, yeah, I know it did. Um, this is only 720, but um, I don't know how cheap the plan is. You know, if you decide to buy it and get the 1080, I forget how much it is. Um, but I might do that. As much as I'm going live lately, it doesn't make sense to use StreamYard for 20 free hours, especially if, like you said, the picture's better and um, Smokey, what? Smokey has great tech equipment that she allows Mr. Grumpus to use. Isn't that the truth? She is such a beautiful cat. Mm. Now look, Grumpus, if Smokey goes missing, do not come to my house. I am not a crook. Oh no. What? Okay, well, I knew I didn't like sewing. Okay. Now let's cut this. Smokey thinks she's a camera ham. I have to remind her she's a cat. Oh, wow. I had to do that today. Birdie thought that she was a baby. And I am not kidding you. She sat here. I was trying to diamond paint, right? And I'm doing this. And she was laid right between my arms like this with my elbows on the table. And I couldn't hardly move, but I was doing it anyway. I was diamond painting anyway. And finally, every time I would have to put more drills in the tray, I would put her down. She would crawl right behind me, jump up on the table, and come right back. So after about, I don't know, it was a few times of her doing that. I told her no, and I put her to bed. I made her go in my room and lay down, and I shut the door. Oh, I know she is pretty. And you know what? I would let her be a camera ham all day long. Um, if she was my cat. You tell her that, Grumpus. Tell her if she wants to come live with Auntie Charlotte, that she could be a camera ham all she wants to, but not enough to wake up. Okay. I know I have to put eyes on this. Let's see. I'm just going to use some little eyes. I'm not going to use big ones. Where are they? Okay. Y'all, I keep keep a whole lot of my crafting stuff in a buffet behind me. And it was a mess, y'all. I mean, just an absolute disaster. I couldn't find anything in there. It was not organized. It was just scattered about. Now, mind you, there's a shelf on the bottom and a shelf on in the middle. And I cleaned that whole thing out today. I got rid of so much junk you would not believe it. But it's so nice now to know where my stuff is. I should do that more often. Mm. I did not realize I had. Look, I've got like little Labubu eyes. Maybe I could make a Labubu. No, they need to be a little bigger than that. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, right there. I use her as an excuse to need one of these cameras. But Mrs. Grumpus, now you know I have to have a Smoky cam because all the people want to see Smoky. So Grumpus needs another camera to do that. Okay. You know that Mrs. Grumpus would not care how many cameras you bought as long as you took her shopping. Right? Right. That's the only trade-off there is. Or a nice dinner, you know, but probably shopping. Okay. All right. Does it look like a fish yet? Sort of. There's that better. Ta-da, ta-da. I knew these shells were going to be a problem. That's okay, though. I don't care. So now I've got to make the drawstring for it, and it will be completed. Smokey would make a good diamond. Oh my gosh, wouldn't he? Was she? You bought what? I needed it for the cat. You're so full of prunes. Drawstring times 2. Why do I need 2? Don't need 2 of these. Maybe I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Okay, well, we'll do it the way I'm going to do it the way she tells me to. And then next time I'll do it the way I want to. I was going to take her camera shopping, but she passed. She did. She didn't want to go camera shopping. You know, she could have walked right by the purses. I'm sure you didn't remind her of that, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Or the jewelry counter. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 34, 35, That's a great video idea, Grumpus. A day in the life of Smokey. 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Yes. Okay. One more. At least I've got all the fluff done. Oh, now here at the end, she says, feel free to play with colors and let your imagination swim. Well, I was going to do that anyway. 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. This is a mess, y'all. Let me get this crap out of my way. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 40, 42, 46, 50. Jane, I could strap a camera on her for the day or take a photo of her sleeping. Would be the same look. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. She don't ever get the zoomies. I'll tell you what, tonight when Poppy got home, Bertie, when he let her out of the bedroom, she went berserk. I mean, she's hopping around the house like a bunny rabbit, running everywhere. It was pretty funny because usually we don't see her do that kind of activity. She's not a real active cat like a couple of the other ones, like Felony. Felony is berserk. She goes crazy like that all the time. Um, Grumpus, you know my cute little gray kitten that I got when Millie asked me to go to the Humane Society to pick out her cat. Well, her name was Ivy, but after she tried to steal a 5-pound bag of beans off of the bookcase over here, I decided her name is now Felony, like Melanie, only with an F, because she's a felon. She's terrible. She steals socks. She steals all the clothes. Like when I do laundry in the laundry room and I fold the clothes, and if I leave anything on top of the dryer, she will steal it and run around the house with it. I have found all kinds of underclothes down here next to my chair before. And I'm like, why you got a thing for underclothes? That's kind of gross, but she does. And then Poppy calls her Murder Mittens because every time he passes by her, she grabs onto him and scratches him and digs those claws in for dear life. It's kind of funny. She's bad. She'll zoom for about 1 minute after a good purge. Well, she's a good kitty, isn't she? She's still pretty young though, isn't she? And she only like about, I don't know, 2 or 2.5? I don't think she's as old as Birdie because when you were trying to pawn her off on me, I still had Julesy. He was still alive and well and kicking and all. So do y so do you. You goofball. I'm surprised she's not a little more active. Okay, let me see how to do this because good Lord, I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so I do one side each. Okay, okay, I got this. I got this. So I'm gonna want to, what is this? Thread the drawstrings through the casing, knot the two ends together and trim. What two ends? What? Where's the casing? All right, 1, 2, 3. All right. Well, I did something really dumb here. I shouldn't have cut that. There. There. So you said 2 at a time, right? Yes. 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Ah! There. Okay. Okay. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then, y'all, we are so close to done. I'm getting excited now. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Okay. Okay. Check that out. Amazing. And I guess, well, I'm supposed to knot some ends together. Let's see. knot the two ends together and trim, okay? Did that and trim. Alrighty. Now I'll knot these ends together, and I don't need to trim because I weaved in the ends. Okay. And I'm not sure how this is supposed to do. So it's a drawstring pouch. Ta-da! And it looks like a little fish whose fins are backwards. So what you would do is drawstring it together. I think, heck if I know. I don't like the way that I could do this better a different way, I think. Anyhow, tie them together, and you have a cute little trinket holder backpack buddy thing. So what I'm going to do is right here, I'm going to crochet. I think I'm going to do it right, let's see, here. And I'm going to make a loop. One, two, three, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then I'm going to go right back down in here and tie it off. Get out of my way. Okay, I'm going to tie. I'll have to weave those in. But what I can do is use one of these. It's kind of like a carabiner. Oh, I guess I should have. Here, I'll do it this way then. I got another one with a lobster claw. And now we have a backpack buddy that has a few extra strings on it. Let's see. I knew that was going to be a problem. Okay. There. Let me weave these in so it doesn't aggravate me to death. I could perfect it a little bit, Jane Doe, but I'm fairly happy with it as it stands right now. There's a couple of things I would do different, but I've got time to work that out, you know. In the end, it'll be fine. I'm not complaining. So there's that. Let's see. Let me undo this so I can get this little piece of thread through here or yarn. Well, where'd it go? It's right here. Oh, there it is. Okay. And now cut that and do the other one. That way it's not going to have, you know, too many ugly pieces on it. Okay. I think I'll definitely make some of these for the birthday box. And like I said, I know I can improve. I think I had a pretty rough start when I started off today. So, in addition to all the other junk that happened, that stupid man, when my vision goes like that, it's very difficult to concentrate. It's difficult to think about what I'm supposed to do next, the whole 9 yards. But you know what? We did it. I did it. We did it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me while I got it together. I think it's adorbs. And I definitely would stash my candy in this cute little fish that is also a backpack buddy. So I am going to end the live stream right now. Thank you all so much for coming in and hanging out with me tonight and watching me do this cute little project. If you're interested, thank you, Jane Doe. I was just about to drop that. Jane Doe has dropped the link if you're interested in the pattern. Um, it's it was $2.13, I think, and that included tax. So you guys have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you again real soon. All right.